10 seconds. Sorry.
Conor McGregor calls out Jake Paul for the next boxing fight. Here it is.
Make a new name for yourself. Look at what has happened to Michael Perry. You know, one of our big stars here, the king of violence, he titles himself. And, you know, he's had such a rise in the sport. Now he's up against, you know, a little dweeb of a thing in a fight this weekend that we're all rooting for him.
And Conor McGregor can say what he wants, but he won't fight me either. So once I knock out Mike Perry, Conor McGregor, let's run it. But you won't do it because you know what's going to happen. You saw what I did to Nate Diaz, who you went toe-to-toe with. So Conor McGregor, lay off the cocaine, get in the gym, and start winning fights, and then maybe we can have a conversation.
Conor McGregor dropped training footage for his fight with Jake Paul, who's built his career facing big names. McGregor's hyping the fight as usual, while Paul seems more interested in the payday.
I'm not a boxer.
Ooh, say it again.
I'm not a boxer.
One more time.
You want to see 257? Conor McGregor just got knocked the worst stream of all time. Dana White, worst stream ever. We want refunds. Conor McGregor got paid $5 million to fight a bum, and he got knocked out by the bum. Bro, the memes right now all over Twitter, it's trending. This is hilarious. You got Nate Robinson. Conor, dude, you got paid $5 million to fight a bum. You should have taken the Jake Paul fight for $50 million, but now I got $10,000 for you. I got $10,000 cash. Cold hard cash, blue on it, South cash. Alright, or I'll give you a third of a Bitcoin.
Fired Mike Perry from the Bare Knuckle Championship. Well, he goes from, look at what Mike Perry's doing, the BKFC put him in these fucking positions, he's gonna fuck up that little dweeb, to, you're fired. Like, why doesn't he just get in the ring with you? He's on Twitter, he's on his yacht, he's on cocaine, but he's not in the ring with me. And so until he does that, I don't want to hear anymore.
McGregor loves a bit of showmanship, and this leaked training clip is classic marketing from the Irishman, known for his bold confidence and relentless self-promotion. He's all over social media, dropping hints of his intense training to keep fans hooked. It's clear he's working hard to prove he's in peak condition. If there's one thing McGregor knows how to do, it's build hype. Let's take a closer look at this footage.
Jake Paul made the call-out video. He disrespected Conor McGregor. Here's the mistake that everybody's making about Jake Paul. Because I put this on my Twitter account. I said Jake Paul's going to finish Askren in 30 seconds. And everyone's like, whoa, Askren's a fighter, blah, blah, this crap. I knew Jake Paul would smoke him because Jake Paul is the person I used to be. He's a cocky, arrogant young man who's training. You think Jake Paul isn't training? They're like, oh, he's just a YouTuber. He's training with Canelo and Ryan Garcia. The guy is training his. He's not running his mouth to people without training. He's getting in there.
McGregor's latest training footage, classic him, over the top and dramatic. Slow-mo punches, heavy bag drills, shadow boxing. It's all there to scream, I'm in fight mode. You'd almost think he's prepping for a world champion, not Jake Paul. But hey, that's McGregor's genius. He's not just fighting, he's selling the show. Is he in peak form? Probably not. Does it matter? Nope. The hype train is full steam ahead, and everyone's on board, analyzing every frame to see if McGregor's still got the edge.
The reality is that guy's partying, and he's partying real hard. And he talked about it in the court case. You know, he's talking about cocaine. Like that was the whole thing, that we're all doing cocaine. And
no, I fancy him for it, to be honest. I fancy a man's a bit windy. The other cat's a bit windy, yeah. You know. So, but he's a donkey. The guy's a donkey, yeah. The other cat. Yeah. But what's a donkey has a kick as well. So you just got to be worried of that. So, but I just think, mate, weather and that'll come and be careful and I'll be in his face and I was thinking it's something, mate.
McGregor's training footage isn't just about technique. It's all about the show, the muscles, the sweat, the dramatic angles. It's pure hype, like a movie trailer. Fans are screaming, the Notorious is back, and McGregor's loving every second of it. Classic self-promotion.
A new name for yourself. Look at what has happened to Michael Perry. You know, one of our big stars here, the king of violence, he titles himself. And, you know, he's had such a rise in the sport. Now he's up against, you know, a little dweeb of a thing in a fight this weekend that we're all rooting for him. But you know, this is the real deal.
Give you a third of a point. You choose. You choose Conor McGregor. Bro, good morning. Hope you're up. April 17th, guys, I'm fighting. You know, it was supposed to be Conor McGregor, but we'll see what happens. Stay tuned.
Something he pushed for that he didn't push for, and now he's saying he doesn't want to push for unless the UFC is directly at the table negotiating, because quite frankly, that's what it's going to take for any of this to be a reality. Let's just get that out of the way right now. Jake or Logan, fight Conor McGregor, Dana White is going to have to sign that blessing. And listen, it is Christmas Day, so maybe the holiday spirit is in effect, but without the Dana White clause attached to this contract with Conor McGregor, Jake Paul, or Conor McGregor, Logan Paul,
And let's not ignore the timing. This footage drops right before a fight that's being framed as make or break for McGregor's legacy. Coincidence? Not a chance. It's a masterclass in building hype. Who even cares about the actual fight when the promo game is this entertaining? McGregor's basically saying, asterisk, forget how long it's been since my last big win. Just watch these slick combos and imagine I'm in my prime. Asterisk.
Hard for my fight on January 18th. Burn the boats mentality. In other words, there's no going back. I'm here to knock a motherfucker out. That's it. And honestly, everything else is kind of going by the wayside. I feel myself changing little by little.
What's up, you Irish cunt? Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably beating up old dudes in a bar right now, or maybe you're jacking off because you're sick of f***ing your wife. I mean, she's a 4, Conor. You could do a lot better, but happy Monday. My team sent you a $50 million offer this morning. $50 million cash, proof of funds, the biggest fight offer you've ever been offered, but you're scared to fight me, Conor. You're ducking me because you don't want to lose to a YouTuber. You're 0-1 as a boxer. I'm 2-0 as a boxer. I just came off the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history, but you want to fight Dustin Prober, who has less followers on Instagram than my dog. That's a fact. And Dana White, you're you ugly. You said there's 0% chance of this fight happening, but there's 0% chance of you getting some Conor, you're scared. Dana, you're scared. Sign the contract, you idiots. Jesus Christ. Irish.
It isn't Jake Paul training with professional boxers, essentially being a professional boxer, but getting in the ring with non-boxers or geriatric dudes. He's not doing, Logan Paul's not doing that.
Yeah.
He's getting into the ring. He's an entertainer. He's in the world wrestling entertainment. He's very athletic. When we saw him in the ring against Floyd Money Mayweather, he didn't make an awful showing for himself, all right? And Conor McGregor is not a boxer. He's a striker and a UFC MMA fighter. And so when you look at it from that standpoint, something like this is reasonable from an entertainment perspective. If Conor got in the ring with a boxer or a UFC fight, I would say I don't like it at all because he's going to get his ass kicked. Get ready. But getting in the ring with an entertainer like Logan Paul makes total sense because Logan Paul is neither, but he's athletic.
Let's break it down. This footage isn't just about punches. It's a peek into McGregor's mindset. He's still throwing haymakers, sure, but does he still have that killer instinct? Is the fire that made him feared still burning? The clips want us to believe he's not just back, but better than ever. And of course, it's packed with slow-mo edits of perfect strikes, because that's the kind of training footage that gets everyone talking.
Issue with this fight for a few reasons. Number one, obviously, I don't think he's ready to be back in the UFC. I think he will get his kick thoroughly. These fighters are elite. They take this very seriously, and their definition of being in shape and ready to fight isn't bloating themselves up with muscles and looking good in the mirror. These brothers are ready to throw down. You Conor McGregor, and not only that, Michael Chandler has been calling him out forever. Desperately wants his hands on Conor McGregor because he knows that would be a big fight, obviously, and it's something that he wants.
Logan Paul after the fight. People been coming at him because it's disrespectful of him. Like, he was like, I will kill you. I actually was surprised he said that. I really was. I was like, okay.
He's on Twitter all the time. He's on his yacht all the time, but guess where he's not? In the ring fighting me, so he can talk all the he wants, but the notorious MMA is scared of Jake Joseph Paul from Disney Channel. And I put that on my mama. Thank you, everybody.
Jake Paul might step into the ring, but it's McGregor's world, and we're all just living in it. That's it for this video. Stay tuned for more.